Alrighty guys, welcome back. I'm your host, your Captain the Flying Moose, with you once again, and we are flying to Istanbul in Turkey from Tel Aviv, where we left off the other day. In fact, if we look around here, oh, there's one, all ready to go. There's the terminals are back over that way. We're on the, they're technically, apparently, in real life, I'm sure there is, but in Flight Simulator default, there is no cargo ramp. There's only general aviation. So I've modified this parking location to accommodate the massive Boeing 747 that we are going to be flying in today. Ship Colorado, and cargo is starting to get loaded in here as we speak. So loading up for all of our run to Turkey. Let me say hello to those of you who are here. First of all, we got Mobile Maniac was here first. Good to see you again, sir. Igamerfellow here. Boeing Manufacturer 9. Holly is back. Roger's here. David Rothmuller is here. Isaac Weisenhunt, good to see you. American Aviation, how's it going? And that's who we got so far. So I'm sure some more people will pop in here as we go, and we'll look forward to seeing them. A big thank you to those who subscribed yesterday, right there at the end especially. We got a nice little surge, and that was awesome to see. So hopefully we can get some kind of some of that again today. That would be awesome. So we're doing it kind of a quick flight. Oh, and right off the gate, look at that. American Aviation fulfills my dreams. So thank you, sir, for that subscription. Welcome aboard. We're going to do kind of a quick flight today because I've got to go back to the church today to reset everything after the thespians, as Tim calls them, are finished, and they're going to be done around 1 my time. It's 10 o'clock my time right now, so we got to get in this bird and get her fired up and get ready to go. We'll be on VATSIM today, so if you want to join on VATSIM, you can do so. We're at gate I know. You can see it looks like a gate, doesn't it? Gate L4, Lima 4, here in Tel Aviv default scenery. So if you are going to join, please don't start at Lima 4, otherwise you'll be on top of me. That'll be annoying. And yeah, so my flight plan is already up on NightBot, so if you want to look at the route, you can see that there. It'll be flight level 340 today, I believe. We've got 74,000 pounds of fuel on board. We're taking about 229.9 thousand pounds of cargo. And yeah. Boeing Manufacturer 9, I believe you are correct. I believe that is the intro music. I think it's actually listed on the description down there, too, in the video. So feel free to check that out. If you want to be added to the Moose Crew, in one of the comments after the video or on a previous video, go ahead and type in hashtag Moose Crew, and I'll add your name and your YouTube channel to the Moose Crew list that's growing there on the video description, and get you into the Moose Crew there if you wish to do that. So, all right, Reno, Nevada. Hey, you're not that far from me, and I'm in Fresno, California. So, welcome, sir. All right, let's get this show on the road. That's fine, Holly. That's fine. You come when you can. You leave when you got to, and that's all good. I am on TeamSpeak, but obviously I will be in... oh, Encrypted's already in there. Great. He'll yell at me for doing this. Switch the channel. There we go. I'm sure he'll yell at me that my TeamSpeak is off. Again, I do that when we first get going because trying to keep up with chat, do the systems, maintain the stream, and talk on TeamSpeak is just too much for my brain to handle when I'm trying to get everything loaded up. And it takes 8 times as long to get out of here. So I do that on purpose, just know that. And then as soon as we get to the point where we're about to start engines, that's when I turn TeamSpeak on, and I'll start interacting with you guys via chat. If you guys want to join on TeamSpeak, type in !TeamSpeak on the chat. NightBot will give you the details, and there you go. I have not seen Baxter Cat yet, so your guess is as good as mine. I only see what you guys see as far as chat people, so... the only thing I'd see that you guys may not see is the number of people in the stream, and it's just a number. It doesn't tell me who's here, so I have no idea. I'm going to make a little adjustment here to something for somebody. Stand by. Also, I'm waiting on a package from UPS. They're delivering me my new modem today from AT&T. I talked to them yesterday because I was getting very low stream numbers. Or not very low stream numbers, but very low upload, what I should be getting. And they said, oh, your modem's like 8 years old, so we'll give you a new one. Okay, cool. So anyway, that's supposed to be coming today. So my roommate's here. Hopefully he'll answer the phone, but I can't hear a dang thing with this on. So I told the UPS guy if he doesn't get a response to knock on the window. So if I suddenly rush out of here real quick, that's what's going on. So I know you want to talk to Baxter about nonsense. That's your way. Okay, let us get this thing moving. So let's do a quick And around the airplane, just make sure everything looks like it's up in order here. We'll start with the nose gear of the aircraft. We'll notice the hatch there is closed and shut. Ship number 435. Nose gear, tires look good. Struts nice and shiny there. Turn off lights and taxi lights all look pretty good. Pitot tubes and angle of attack indicators right there all look good. Radome and nose cone there intact, no problems. Weather's pretty nice here in Tel Aviv at the moment. The front cargo door is shut, as it should be. Pitot tubes and angle of attacks are good there. We got ground as I walk through. Cargo being loaded by El Al Israel today, since we're in Tel Aviv. Static port right there is clear. These are the one of the pack intakes, air intakes right there. Landing lights, leading edge of the wing looks good. We'll check the engine number 3 here. And fan blades look to be in good condition. Come around the side here, just make sure everything looks hunky-dory. Leading edge and slats all in good condition. Engine number 4 looks pretty good. Flight time today is about an hour and 15 minutes, I believe. That's what SimBrief was telling me. We'll see if that's actually correct, but that's what I believe is happening. All right, that's the fuel jettison port right there. The little nubbin sticking out. Trailing edge of the wing looks good. All the flaps are up in their position. That's just the aileron drooping there. That's normal until we get hydraulic pressure on the airplane. All right, right main looks good. Right outer main, I guess, looks good. Tires, brakes. Right inner main, tires, brakes, all look good there. Looks like this guy's already loaded. Either he's already loaded up or they're still bringing him cargo. I hope it's the former, because I got to go. Well, I still need to change that. I keep meaning to fix that repaint. I keep forgetting to do it. All right, one of these days. APU's running. Had to be running in order to open that side cargo door there. Apparently needs the APU plus the ground power. Go figure. Go figure. NightBot has the route. So type in !route, and that'll give you your SimBrief route there. All right. Looking. Oh, there you go. He's backing out. All right, good. Let's not get in their way. Walk around. Hop through right here. And checking out the left inner main. Tires, brakes look good right there. Left outer main, tires and brakes look pretty good. Check on this side. All of the flap canoes and flaps are up. Ah! Tries to run me over. I'm your pilot. What are you doing? Okay. And as we're coming along this side of the wing here, looks pretty good. No problems, no dents, no dings, no bird strike damage. That engine looks nice and clean, and we got us a good engine there. By the way, if you're curious, the walking around that I'm being able to do is brought to you by Chase Plane. You can also do this with EasyDock. Chase Plane's the new kid on the block, and I love it, so that's what I'm using now. Let's get in this bad boy. Ah, too high. There we go. Bloop. It's a weird thing I gotta do with my hands to do that. It says Boeing 737. Oh, did I not change that? My bad. I can fix that. Let's see. Where did I have that at? I gotta log back into NightBot, I think. Stand by, guys. NightBot. I changed everything else, and I forgot to change the aircraft. Go figure. I was doing it in a bit of a hurry. I fit a peak. All right. 744. F. Yeah, everything else is correct there. It's just the aircraft was wrong. Okay, there we go. Okay. Not ATC. Oh, I don't know. Let me get VPilot loaded up. I forgot to do that. That way I can get actually in the sim here. I mean, as far as the VATSIM network. Stand by. Connected to thing. Yes. Okay. Good. Connect. We are a 747F. Yes, blah, blah, blah. Connect. Wonderful. There is a center control on, but I don't think it's the center for this. I think it's like right next door. I think we're just out of their airspace. There is an event that happened either this morning or is still happening. It's like a Barcelona to Tel Aviv air taxi thing. I don't know. There were like 6 flights inbound here when I looked earlier. So I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, whatever. Fetch from server. No, what do you mean no flight plan was found on the server? Don't give me that crap. Yeah. Okay, stand by. Now I'm angry. All right. I pre-filed this. Where'd it go? 0.747 WC kill sign, blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah. Oh, I wonder if it's going to do that. That might be why. File flight plan. Call sign specifically used by an active pilot. Not yet connected. Oh. Alright, that's why. So, it's exactly what happened. Okay, close. Disconnect. There we go. File the flight plan. There we go. And then, vPilot. Connect. Connect. Flight plan. Fetch. There we go. Heavy, good, file. Okay. Now we are connected to vPilot and our VATSIM, and we've got our flight plan filed, so that's good. Okay. Whew. Janyot Sura. I know I butchered that. I am sorry, but welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. APU is on, dude. APU is on. Okay. Let's see here. Let me get my charts loaded up here. Come on. LLBG. Wow, it changed already? Oh, it did. So something updated when we did the air rack, because the charts are no longer correct for Tel Aviv that we got. All right, let's start the startup process for this machine. Gonna turn our nav systems on. I really should have done that earlier. Oh well. Those are set. Those are good. Let's turn the those on. I don't need the dome lights or panel lights on at the moment. Emergency lights. Test the fire system. 1, 2, 3, 4 in APU. Good. Test. Those are all off. Fuel is off. Window heat is on. Yaw dampers are on. Trim air is on. We'll go ahead and turn the packs on because we're running the APU. Might as well use it. Let's see. I want the nav on and I want the logo on. I know it's daytime. Light 76, how's it going? Raul Ernesto Cabos Ruiz, hola. Secure Team 11, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you have not already. I sure would appreciate it. All right, as we come down over here, got my trusty can of Mountain Dew in the pocket there. Let's do oxygen test there, and we got a good test. I'm going to turn the panel backlighting there on. Check our time is 8:17 Zulu. Again, I fly. This is set to local time for my time, so it's 10 o'clock in the morning. So it's set to 10 o'clock in the morning in Tel Aviv, even though right now it would actually be about 10 o'clock at night. Well, no, you guys they're 10 hours ahead, I think it is. So it'd be 8 o'clock at night. I think. No, it'd be 12. I don't know. I was in Tel Aviv. I was in Israel last year, and I've already forgotten how the conversion works. So, whatever. Okay, that's aligning this. We're not going to mess with anything like that for now. Although I will. No, I will not. Okay. I'm going to do. Actually, I will go ahead and put the GPS coordinates. We have the current air rack, which is 1803. And we are at LL Ben Gurion. Right there. Good deal. Okay. Wonder if doing that will allow me to test TCAS. I don't think it will. I think it's going to have to wait until it fully spools up, but we'll find out. Turn those on. That will wait. Parking brake, I'll go ahead and... That's the parking brake. There we go. Parking brake will set. And let's try this. I don't know that it'll work. Oh, maybe it will.
TCAS test pass.
Oh, fantastic. All right. Well, what do you know? What do you say? What do you know? What do you know? What do you say? All right, so we got the ding saying that the cargo loading is done. So I'm going to go over here and at least close those doors. So that's done. I don't forget about that. So doors, we're going to close all of the entry doors. I'm going to close the cargo doors and the side cargo there. So those are closed and done. And we're on APU, so at this point I'm going to switch over to APU, and I'm going to have to disconnect the ground power just so that's done. Actually, I'm going to wait till that door is closed, because I think if I disconnect before it's closed, then I'll have problems. So let me make sure that closes first. Yeah, once these all switch to close, then we'll do that. But not before. Not before. All right. There we go. Okay. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. Now I will go. We'll switch over. We'll release the ground power there, and let's set up the flight plan. So let's look at the flight plan. By the way, I'm sure you guys want to see what it is. I mean, you guys could see what it is by looking at NightBot, but you know, I'll give it to you here too. Hey, 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 hey. Come. Where's my? Oh, that's annoying. Really? Okay, fine. All right. So here's the. Here's the flight plan right here. So we're West Wind Cargo 1990. We're 747-400F. We're going to show up as West Wind WWA in VATSIM because that's how VATSIM recognizes me. So I want to make sure we don't confuse people. 747 freighter from Ben Gurion to I think it's Ataturk, right? Whatever. It's Istanbul, but I think the name is Ataturk. I'll probably eat those words eventually, but let's see. Maybe this will tell me here. LTBA, let's see what it says. Ataturk, yeah! I know things. All right. What kind of route is this? Oh, I see what it's doing now. This is our alternate, kind of zigzagging over here to LTBU, which is Korlu Airport. Apparently also still Turkey at that point. Yeah, Turkey goes all the way over here. So that's where we are going. So our route takes us out over the Mediterranean, up just past Cyprus into Turkey, just skirting to the side Antalya here, Antalya, if I say things right, and then up past by the Bosporus here into Istanbul, formerly Constantinople for people that don't know their history. Anyway. Constantinople, which was named for Emperor Constantine, who was a Roman emperor after he moved the capital from Rome to Constantinople over here. This is the Byzantine Empire and the Western Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire as it came to be known over on the western side after the great split of the Roman Empire. And Constantine is credited in about 300 AD for converting at least the Byzantine Empire side to Christianity and making it the official religion after persecuting Christians for years. He's seen a vision of some kind and immediately converted and turned the entire side Christian. So, and now Turkey's a very Muslim nation, so you know it just keeps moving along and along. But anyway, I digress. That's the history teacher in me coming out. Grape One, how's it going, sir? He is one of our, I think, our hub manager for Atlanta over in West Wind. So good day to you, sir. Here's our flight plan, though. Pearl 1 Bravo is or Perla 1 Bravo, I guess is what it is our departure to Perla. Then to Gitla, Uniform Whiskey 13 Alpha to Velox, then direct to Vesar, then Uniform Bravo 545 to KFK, and then Uniform Alpha 16 to Dekeek, and Dekeek 1 Bravo is our arrival, and it looks like they're expecting us to go in, let's see, was it from the, I think it was from the north, yeah, so landing southerly, yeah. Yep, so we'll see if that holds true based on the winds when we get there, and we'll go from there. But I'm going to move this over here so I can see it and load in my fleet plane. Alrighty, so we are at LLBG, which is Ben Gurion in Tel Aviv, and we're going to LTBA, LTBA, which is Ataturk in Istanbul, Turkey. Our flight number today is WWC 1990. We'll pop that in there and activate that. Actually, I didn't want to really do that yet, but okay. Departure is the Perla. Let's see, find it here. Perla 1 Bravo, correct? Yes, it is. Perla 1 Bravo, and it gives us runway 8 as our only option. Okay, well, before we do that, then, I want to take a look at what that runway is, because there have been changes to Tel Aviv since... am I looking at Tel Aviv? I am. Where the crap is runway 8? I don't see a runway 8 or... Oh, no, there it is. Okay. I was going to say. Okay, that's fine. That is a nice big runway. I can do that. All right. Runway 8 is fine. The runway we landed on last time, runway 21, is currently a 9,000-foot runway, but in Flight Sim it is about a 6,000-foot runway and has not been updated yet. So, yeah. Yeah, Ramyi. Yes, we're coming to Ataturk, to Turkey. So if that's where you're from, or you're from that area, awesome, man. I have a... I actually, if you are Turkish, I don't mean to... Don't take this the wrong way. I actually mean this in positive, so just bear with me and hear me out until I'm finished. Whoa. Our worship pastor at our church here is Armenian, and he has been part of a movement with Armenia and Turkey on a reconciliation movement. So he just went back to Turkey several months back and met with a bunch of Armenian and Turkish pastors over there, and they've been working for a while on a reconciliation movement between the Armenians and the Turks, which is taking some doing, but it's awesome to see some of the results. They've been, there's a very large Armenian community here in Fresno, and a lot of animosity from the, events that transpired years and years ago, and so they're softening, and a lot of the Turks are softening and, admitting what happened, and it's causing some really cool reconciliation. So yeah, it's cool stuff. So anyway, something to work towards. So if you're from that area, help spread the message. Who was that? Yeah, Remy. Oh, good. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome aboard, sir. Okay, so runway 8 is what we're going to take. Boom. There it goes. Populates for us. Go back to route here, and let's start putting in the route. So Perla should be our last waypoint. It is. We're going to go to Gitla, G-I-T-L-A. G-I-T-L-A. To Gitla, and then UW13A is an airway. UW13A. 3 Alpha. Right there. And that takes us to Velox. V-E-L-O-X. V-E-L-O-X. And then Vesar, V-E-S-A-R. V-E-S-A-R. And then we go UB545. UB545. And that takes us to KFK. KFK. Next page, UA16. Where's the U? UA16. Just 16, yeah. And that goes to Dekek or something. Dekek. EK, there we go. All right, and that goes to the arrival now. So we're going to go back to arrival. And we're looking for the 1 Bravo of that, which is that guy. And 17. Sure, I don't know. We'll go ahead and put in 17 left for now. I don't know if that's what it'll be, but I guess we should probably go look at that and see what transition I need. Bum, 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 bum. Matthias the Real, how's it going? Let's see, LTBA. There you go, come on. Open Z. Bum, 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 bum. And approach for runway 17 left. Come on, open up, please. please to be opening up. Okay. And that is going to be from where we're coming. We'd want Faith, because we're going to be coming down from above, it looks like, based on how we're doing it. So take Faith, or Fath, whatever. Looks like Faith to me when I glance at it, so that's what I said. All right, go back to route here. Just double check, make sure we got vectors into that, so that's okay, I guess. It's odd that it's vectors considering, but actually let me look at that star real quick and just see if I'm... Those are 1 deltas, 1 bravo, there we go. 747 for delta, no. Oh, you flew 4 delta on a 747 is my favorite airplane. I've never had the chance to actually fly in it, but it is the most beautiful looking airplane, in my opinion, in the world. And huge fan of that aircraft. I have one of the guys that watches the stream flies for Delta as well. So New Cake. Why is it? Oh, I see. It's vectors after. Okay, well, it's not really vectors to the star. That's kind of weird. Okay, well, let's see what happens. We'll execute that. I'll check the legs and see what's going there. Let's just see here. Dekeek to... There's no vectors. What are you talking about? It's vectors to Faith. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. All right. Let's check the departure. Make sure all of our points are correct here. Yeah, I was sad to see Delta. I mean, I knew it was going to happen on someday, but it's sad to see Delta retire the 47. Although some of the tribute videos I saw online were really cool. LLBG. Not Luxembourg. There you go. Well, Matthias Lareal, I hope you succeed in your dream. I'm actually not a pilot. I just do this as a hobby. So I wanted to be a commercial pilot at one time, but plans changed, life changed, and that's okay. But it's still my aviation is still a passion of mine. So I get my jollies through flight simulation. It's all good. It's all good. Sid, okay, Perla 1 Bravo. There we go. Let's make sure everything is as it should be here. I guess there, okay. Turn that on. Turn that away. Okay, so from runway 8, it looks like we're going to be making almost an immediate turn. Wow, okay. At one nautical mile from BGN, but not below 650 feet, we're going to turn. And a max of 170 knots or V2 plus 10 knots up to 3,000 only. So we have some serious restriction out of here, so we got to be careful. Probably to avoid going into Palestine, I'm guessing. And then we're going to turn toward the Noga. And for Perla 1B, we want to be above 3,000 at Noga. And then we're going to continue out toward 6. It's weird. At or above 5,000 rather, at or above 5,000, and then to Perla, or sorry, at Dina, which is over the Mediterranean, we want to be between. Wait, what? Am I reading that correctly? Hang on, I gotta read it now because that doesn't make sense. Check off right turn 240 degrees heading. Expect radar vectors to Dina. Yeah. Climb to 6 at 5,000, then to Dina at 7,000, then Perla. Okay, 7,000. I guess. It's really weird. It's the way it's showed on the chart. It looks really weird. It looks like it says maintain above 8,000, but below 7,000. That doesn't make any sense. But I think it's because they got 2 different arrivals sandwiched together there, or departures rather. Let's see. And then Perla at 10,000, maintain 1,000 to Gitla. then climb, file, planned altitude. So at Perla, it's 10,000. It's at or above 10,000, it says here, but it says to maintain 10,000. So unless someone clears us otherwise, we're going to be 10,000 at Perla. So, all right, so looking at this, we want to be above 3,000 at Noga. 650 is our turn track. 6 at or above 5,000. Dina is above 7,000, below 8,000. Okay, so 7,000. That's how that was. It was weird the way they did that. All right, and then Gitla, or Perla at or above. This should be at 10,000, so I'm going to change this to 10,000. Right there. There we go. We'll execute that. Okay. Okay, so that's correct. So everything else after that is our route, so that's good to go. 0 fuel weight, we'll load that in there, 593.9. Forgot to look at our reserves. Let's find out what that is. All right. Hey, Encrypted, how's it going, man? We'll be on TeamSpeak momentarily. Thank you for not bugging me about it this time. I appreciate it. 16 and 8 is 24.6 is our reserves, looks like. 24.6. Cost index is 80. Cruise altitude 340. And the runway is seriously long. I'm only going to do rate 5 because we do have some interesting climb stuff that we got to do. So I don't want to, although we are pretty light on the fuel, I don't want to junk us down too much. Flaps are going to be 10. And what do we got for our VREF? So V-speeds, 136 is going to be V1, 149 V2, and 165 sorry, 149 is VR, and 165 is V2. Now, so the flight plan, the departure said max of 170 knots or V2 plus 10 up to 3,000. So normally I would set V2 plus 15. Today I'm going to do V2 plus 10 because of the chart. So 165 is going to become 175, and that's what we're going to set here. So that will be that. And let's go in here. I'm going to look at the legs again and just make sure it doesn't limit us. Yeah, so we're going to do 175 for these. So it's going to be 175 slash 650. Actually, let's do this. 5 slash invalid entry. What? What do you mean invalid entry? 175 slash 3,000 above. There we go. That worked. There, and that changes to that. Okay, good deal. Okay. So see that, how we can change that and just make sure that fits our thing there. So commercial military aircraft, can it happen in a session of streaming altogether? You can fly military. You just got to, if you're flying on VATSIM, you got to fly. You just got to fly under the VATSIM rules. So just know that. I mean, just because you're military, you can't do whatever you want. Okay, so that's all set. That's set 175. So our initial, our first climb restriction is 7,000. So we're going to set 7,000 there for the Dina fix, and then 10,000 after that. Runway heading is going to be, I think it's about no, not that. Show me my airport. Yes, you can ask again, I will tell you. Actually, I'll be switching to P3D very shortly here. I'm just trying to finalize one little bug that I'm having, and then it's all P3D. 7.6 is what I'm looking for here. It's just an issue of getting stuff set up, and I want to make sure if I'm streaming stuff that it's quality. And it's hard to switch over when you got so much stuff for one sim and it's stable, to make that jump and leap into something you don't know. So yeah, that's really the issue. So, but yeah, I'm switching over very shortly. I've got the 747 now, this aircraft for P3D. I've got hopefully the 717 if they ever send me the beta one. I got the Airsoft CRJ for it, so I'm building my aircraft fleet with that. So yeah, anyway. Okay, so that is all set. Let's look at our checklist here. After I pull it up, got my 737 on here from yesterday, so that needs to. No. Go back. Back, I say. Whipping a chair with this thing. Okay. QRH, that's what I want. Flight's about an hour and 51 minutes, I believe. Oh, that loaded up right where I wanted it to. Oh, wonderful. Okay, pre-flight check. Oxygen's tested 100%. Flight instruments. Heading. Oh, we didn't do... Actually, no, you know what? I have failed. And I am shamed. All right. Stand by. I got to get the radius before I do anything else.
Lima, Bravo, Golf, Airport information, Hotel 1820, Zulu, weather, wind 355 at 3, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 19, dew point 10, QNH 1012, advice on initial contact, you have information, Hotel, Lima, Bravo, Golf.
Okay. So let's see what we got. Winds 355 at 3, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 19, dew point 10, and 1012 on the QNH. So we got to set this to hectopascals. We're in Europe, and we're going to set this to 1012, which is right there. So our altimeter is now set. Our heading checks 283 with the whiskey compass. That is correct. So we're good there. So parking brake is set. Fuel control switches are cut off. Before start checks, flight deck door closed and locked, passenger signs are on. The MCP is set for 175, which is V2 plus 10, 176 for the heading, and 7,000 for the altitude. Takeoff speeds, V1, VR, and the like are 136 for VR, 149 for rotate, and 165 for V2. Yes, it's 68. Get off, guys. Okay. Stand by. I'll figure out something's going on here. Yeah. Okay, weird things. All right. Okay. It's faster. Shush, encrypted. All right, CDU pre-flight completed. Trim is going to be... Oh, I did not... CDU pre-flight is not complete. I missed that guy. Trim is going to be... Drumroll please, 6.1. Okay. Taxi takeoff briefing is essentially completed, and beacon coming on. Let's tell Juan that we are ready. I don't think... Let me just verify that this center controller is not for me. I don't think he is. I'm going to check Vatastic over here. Map. No, I'm outside of his control. That's like Jordanian airspace, so going to ignore him. Okay, so we're going to switch over to Unicom. 1228. Seriously, Unicom is a... Really? Okay, well, that's annoying. Alright, let's not do that. Screw Unicom. Stupid ATC voice crap. Okay. Juan, that's what I was doing. Prepare for pushback and departure. Nose to the right, please. No. Okay, here comes Juan in his trusty LL pushback cart. And let me go ahead and turn on TeamSpeak now. All right, TeamSpeak, we are online.
Hello, Captain.
Is anyone else on TeamSpeak online?
Yep, doing my pushback right now.
Oh, that's fine, okay. Are you flying out of here too? Or where are you going?
Yep.
Awesome, what you flying?
Same as you. LL.
Oh, nice. ATC or ground control. Alright, he's getting us ready for the pushback. He's getting us ready for the pushback. The pushback. Alright, so how are you guys doing today? Everyone having a good Saturday so far? Hopefully. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be sitting here forever. Frickin' A. Forgot my chocks are still on. There we go.
You should see my flight number.
What is your flight number?
It's the same as yours.
How dare you?
It's LL 1990.
That won't be confusing at all.
Westwood 1990, call this. LL 1990, contact this.
Exactly. All right. Wonderful. Glad to hear you guys are doing good. While he's finishing hooking up, I'm going to turn my fuel pumps on. There we go. Break off. All right. Whoop. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. 3 and 4, turning. And 8:45 on the clock for our brakes release.
Are you doing an actual current like morning or you're flying in the evening?
No, it's my time, so it's 10 o'clock. It's like 10:46 my time. There's a stationary 737-800 floating above the field right now. It's kind of weird. Illuminati confirmed.
Yep.
Right there. That's just weird. Fuel on. Wee, 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 wee. My weekend's pretty good so far. Had a good day yesterday, good flight. And I have to go into work today for a little bit to reset some stuff, but it's all good. It's just part of the job. As they say in Master and Commander, subject to the requirements of the service. That's what I got to do. All right, I heard those starters cut out, so we'll go ahead and start 1 and 2. Hydraulic pressure on those ones there. Looks like the generators have taken over, so that's good. And spooling up 1 and 2. Fuel coming on. Where are you sitting, Encrypted? Oh, I see you. Never mind. There we go. Starter cut out. Let's check our fuel here, and I think we're already even on the tanks. We are, so we're going to go ahead and turn off the outer cross feeds, and that will set up the... We should... Yep, there we go. There goes our fuel message goes away. Turn on our hydraulic pumps for 1 and 2. And we can turn our packs back on at this point. We'll go ahead and also turn off the APU. We'll set RTO. We're going to set the transponder to mode C. Oh, LL Center just came up online. Is that us? Yes, it is. We have center control now. All right. 121.4. What is this? Is this Israel Center, or I don't even know what it's called?
It is Tel Aviv.
Tel Aviv Center?
Yeah, I believe so. Let me, I'll key up first. And...
All right, go ahead.
Of course, my thing doesn't want to work right now.
All right, then I'll key up. Center, West Wind 1990 on the ground at Tel Aviv, requesting clearance to Istanbul. What's going on?
Wind 1998. Usual Istanbul is 5 initiative 3,000 feet. Follow full of weight of South. Smoke 5-6 is clear. Right is clear.
Center, what's 1990? I think I caught part of that. You're really quiet. It sounded like we're cleared via the. Let's hang on, stand by. Come on, dumb thing. Show my chart. Center, West 1990. I think what we got is we're cleared via the Perla departure. Maintain 3,000, and I didn't hear the squawk code. Copy. Squawk 5626. Thanks. West 1990.
So center. Let's see. We got FR to Istanbul.
Runway 1990 by Western 1990. This is closest for me 120 for Bhutan.
Center, we're already pushed back and started. We're ready for taxi.
Western 1990, call me ready for taxi.
Yeah, Center, West 1990. We're.
Wind 1990 going.
Yeah, sorry. No, I was just clarifying. Yeah, we're ready for taxi now for West 1990.
Western 1990 stand by. Runway 1990. You to Istanbul at 5 initiative 3,000 feet. Follow over to departure. Smoke 5624.
Oh, it's LL.
Previous one was via the pilot, evidence departure, climb out. And then 5627 was that one? Or the 5624?
5624 for LR 1990.
5624 LL 1990.
Westwind 1990, do you improve the scenery?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that for West 1990?
Westwind 190, do you improve scenery?
Sorry about that, West 1990. Can you go ahead and text it? I'm having trouble understanding you. That is correct. We have default scenery, West 1990.
Westwind 1990, ready to taxi?
Yeah, we're ready for taxi, West 1990.
Westwind 1990, Echo holding point Echo 26 via Lima, November, and full runway 03 to holding point.
03? Oh. Center, West 1990, can we get possibly runway 08? Runway 3 in default scenery is a little short for us. Oh.
in the 1990s, you will be proud of it. You will taxi via the office.
Yeah, sorry, I got that one you texted. So, yeah, got it. We'll taxi Lima, November 03 to holding point for runway 26. Okay. We'll get out of here eventually.
LL19 is ready for your taxi.
Is my taxi light on? Yes, it is.
And the 1990, do you have a default seater as well?
That's ready for LL19.
Okay, so we need to change our departure here a little bit. Because we're taking off a different runway, so we're departing runway 26, which means I don't think Perla's, Perla 2 Echo, I guess, there we go. Execute.
And the 1990 to holding point 52 via Kilo 4, and then minus me Romeo hold short.
Okay. Reference.
We negative on taxiway Romeo, but you don't have a
Encrypted's flying his own plane, guys, so that's what's going on here. He's flying LL777. Okay, I need to look at the new departure now, because it's now the Perla 2 Echo.
Taxi to Whiskey holding point 2 via Kilo 4 by Kilo Lima, November 03, hold point 26.
And let's look at our legs here, make sure this is still okay. Going straight to 6, 3,000 above. Yes. Yeah, I know. Okay. So we got that sorted out. That's got to deal with that sometimes. We got controller coming on here right at the last minute and giving us different instructions of what we were planning on doing. So that's fine. So we're going to take off the opposite side from what we were going to go. We had to switch our departure to the Perla 2 Echo. It changes things. We don't have that sharp turn anymore. We're now straight out departure to 6 at 5.5 DME from Ben Gurion's VOR. And then we make a slight right-hand turn toward Dina, and we want to be at or above 3,000 at the 7 DME mark from Dina, it looks like. And then, oh no, that's 12 DME. What's that 7 arc from? If that's 5. Oh no, that's from Ben Gurion. Duh. It helps if I, can read. At or above 3,000, and then at Dina we want to be below 8,000. And by Boaz, we got to be above 5,000. So, and then Perla. So that's our final restriction is the Boaz. And we're going to taxi up runway 3 here, which I thought when he was giving me my clearance that he meant he wanted me to take off runway 3, but the accent was kind of making it difficult. So, parking brake won't go off. Hit period. That's the only way I know to turn it off. That's okay, American Aviation. It's good to have you stop by, but yeah, hope to see you again soon. Have a good one. All right, flaps are 10, trim is set 6.1, and parking brake. Auto brakes are set to RTO. We don't need any any anti-ice today. We're gonna. And we're gonna taxi down runway 3 to holding point for 26.
On runway 03.
Go ahead and turn our flight director on. And we'll arm LNAV VNAV. Not that we're taking off right now.
5,100 feet remaining.
I was pretty close when I said 6,000 feet. I was just eyeballing that, but I was pretty close. Alright. Booyah. Oh, Captain Canada's live. Who's this guy? Yeah, I'll talk to you about that guy. Okay. That's correct, Tim. We are in Turkey. Welcome. And we're being told to taxi down runway 3 to holding point for 26. So, just to bring you up to speed, I don't know how long you've been here. Won't work at all. I'm not sure what to tell you then, David, aside from reloading. Are you trying to fly with us today, or are you doing something else? Yeah, Farmer Boy, I don't have any of the CLS aircraft, so I do not know. I do not know. If you are just joining the stream, though, don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button. I would certainly appreciate it. We're about to hurl out of here. Clear for takeoff, runway 26, Western 1990. Not quite there yet, but all right. I'll take it. Stance Nation, how's it going? Yeah, nice try. It hid that from everyone else. Only I saw that, so. Anyway, we're about to rocket out of here from Tel Aviv to Istanbul, Turkey, in a loaded down 747-400 freighter. Not loaded down when it comes to fuel, but definitely loaded down when it comes to freight. We've got about 229.9 thousand pounds of freight today. I'm not sure what we're hauling. I'm sure it's, yeah. Oh. Yeah, I forgot to turn that off. No wonder I couldn't hear anybody. Yeah. I had to do that because I could barely hear the controller. And then his accent to boot doesn't help, so.
Forget a boot.
To boot.
A boot.
A boot.
Just remember to speak at the speed that the controller speaks at in English.
Yeah.
I think Tim's jealous he's not here with us.
Oh, it's like a gravel taxiway over here to this other runway.
Oh boy.
It's interesting. This airport really was pretty podunk before they upgraded it.
Actually, I would have joined you, but I was upgrading the memory in my tower, so...
Oh, fun.
Doubled it.
Nice. So what did you have before?
I'm up to 16 right now, but that's max for my board.
Gotcha.
But I flew out of Atlanta this morning for the first time using P3D with the scenery and everything loaded up, and I was getting low 20s on the frame rate, and I'm like, okay.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. Landing lights are
Well, I
on.
had all my sliders mixed out, so.
Yeah, that'll do it. And toga.
I found my reason why the parking brake was still on.
Oh yeah, what was going on?
Chalks.
Oh, it could be.
Yep.
Yep.
Call it.
Nice.
Well, I've got the most views I've ever gotten in a stream with that long haul.
Nice.
151 views over 12 hours. Like, wow, that's my most viewed live stream ever.
Gear up.
Of course, I was always talking like, I wish people were here to talk to me. Over here to DT.
I swear we're gonna have a telethon to get you a new mic.
Right?
It's actually more or less a computer.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, because when it does work, the mic sounds good. It's probably his connection and streaming thing, because...
That's what happens when you use government stuff.
That's true. Turn ever so slightly here towards 6. And we don't want to bust our 3,000.
Oh, I failed.
Thank you, Tim.
I failed out.
You failed, or you crashed system?
Failed.
Poo.
Are we on stream still?
Yeah. Yeah, Tim, not Tim, Encrypted Fable, I'm still going.
Yeah, it won't take me till I get back up and running.
Between the 1990 climb 8,000.
Climb 8,000, Westwood 1990.
I'll be right back. I'll spawn and I'm gonna do some tweaks. Such.
Alright. Flaps up. Alright, climbing out of Israel over the Mediterranean. On our way to Istanbul, formerly Constantinople.
I wonder what it was before it was Constantinople.
Are you asking if I remember, or are you asking what it was?
I might have been there, but I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was off the top of my head. Climb and maintain 260, West 1990. Oh, you know what I didn't check? What's the transition altitude out of here? Oh, 18,000 right. It's like America. I knew that.
I'm pretty sure you read the air guide I sent you for Israel, right?
I think I did a while back.
That's a useful little cheat.
I'll bet. Alright, above 10,000, landing lights coming off. Yeah,
Aired off too, though.
yeah, it's next on my thing here. And that's running. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the seatbelt at this point. Switch over to... All right, pretty nice departure out of Tel Aviv there.
Tim, were you flying back in the early 2000s?
I would think so.
Yeah, it was.
Remember ever hearing on center Hooters air?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, they flew into Gary, Indiana. Actually, all it was it Miami? I forgot who provided the airplanes, and they just provided in-flight wait staff. They weren't even flight attendants. They actually had legal flight attendants helping the Hooter staff.
Yeah, there were only 2 Hooters girls per aircraft. That's pretty much what it was. Like, they got 2 people, and that was it.
Well, they had a full boat flight attendant staff too.
Yep. And like the Hooters girls only got for like 5 minutes every flight.
It's like the old casino airlines.
You're free to move out the cabin. For community, play slot machines in front.
Yeah, right? Sheesh. Oh, casino airlines.
What were they, 737-200s? I forgot what they were flying.
Yeah, who knows? That was a little bit before my time.
Rub it in.
Yeah, well, you know.
You haven't put your swag in the mail yet.
You know I love you.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty. Let's transition altitude. Let's switch that over.
The more I watch you, the more I think I'm going to pick up the 7.4.
You really should. It's a beautiful aircraft.
Well, I'm just thinking about how much fun I'm having with the 727.
Oh, for the what's flight factor or whatever that one is?
Yeah, the one on X-Wing.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much I retained.
How long were you on the 727?
Well, in all positions, probably totaled about 6 years.
Okay. And we had a FedEx 727. They used to service Fresno before they eliminated them all. Yeah, when I was in high school, a friend of mine, we would go to the airport and watch them load up and take off. And the maintenance guy there invited us up one of the times to come and do his rounds with him before 9/11, obviously, and took us up in the cockpit. And that was a cool thing. That was a neat airplane. I missed that guy.
Great airplane.
It was a fun air. It was a great airplane. I just loved watching it take off in the evening. That thing, those engines made such a rumble when they went. It was great.
Not to mention the trail of smoke behind it.
Yeah, well, you know, you always knew where it was. indeed.
That was really the first airplane that you can get into pretty much any airport. That was incredible.
Yeah.
Engineering.
This is true.
And 747's no slouch either.
No, it's not. Alright, we're coming up to 2.6 here in a little bit, so we'll see if he gives us higher. Supposed to be going up to 3.4.
You may have to buy the Corsair.
Load, please. There you go. Is he talking to me? Didn't sound like it. Nope.
West Wing the 19 Maxim rolling in my airspace, uniform 122
Copy that. We'll switch over to Unicom. Thanks for the help. Westwind 1990. Alright, well in that case, I'm going to put myself up 3-4. Switch to... Ugh. We're still within range of that thing? Okay. Just gonna put it off by one number and eventually we'll be out of range of whatever stupid airport has their ATA set to Unicom frequency. How annoying. Alright, so like Tel Aviv, Istanbul doesn't really have in default scenery a cargo ramp. The cargo ramp is given over to general aviation ramp stuff, so once we land, I'm going to be going over to parking 17, but we're going to need to change it to a big enough ramp for us once we're on the ground, so we'll do that with GSX once we're there. What's the weather looking like in let's see, what is it? In Ataturk here, stand by. Estimated weather is going to be 250 at 4. Wait, what? 230-2901. That's weird. Tim, maybe you can provide some assistance on this one. Looking at the expected weather conditions in Ataturk, they're giving me 250 at 4 knots, and then it says 230 V or Victor 290, and then Kavak, which is, you know, clear skies pretty much. I'm not sure what the 230 V290 is.
Variable the winds are variable at 230 to 290.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, clear skies, 12 degrees, 5 on the dew point, and QNH 1004. No significant weather. 17 left. Okay. All right.
Made me put down my magazine.
Aw. Alright, well, in that case, we might do... SimBrief was having us come in on 1-7, but it would make more sense to come in on 2-3. Runway's long enough. So, we'll see. We also may have service by that time, who knows.
Yeah, I looked at FlightAware, and it looks like they're landing 2-3.
2-3, alright. Well, I'm
Southwest.
gonna plan for that then, so we're gonna change that in our setup here. And then we'll change it again if we get control. So, let's see. Oh, wait, what? Those arrivals. There we go. Let's see. So that's going to be the Decky 1 Charlie, I believe now. Why does it keep taking me to that? Just want to verify, yes. So let's bring that up and take a look. 1 Bravo, 1 Charlie. Okay, for the 1 Charlie, we're going to come out of Dekik and like before, although now it's going to take us that direction. That's fine. Okay, and then vectors to... Okay. Yep, that works. Let's see, so at Yalova, we want to be max 250 knots at flight level 150. And at BA 854, we got to be between 6 and 4,000 feet. BA 853 is 220 knots. And we'll cross right over the Bosporus. All right. That'll do. That'll do. See, what is that airspace called? Oh. Will you finish loading the map? This is super helpful. Wait, where am I? Not even on here. How is that possible? The heck? That's a little strange. Really? Dumb thing. What's my 1990? There it is. Why am I not on the map? I should be on the map. Out of Ben Gurion. But I'm not. This map is being stupid.
I forget you got live mic.
I know. I'm just muttering to myself.
Yeah,
I know.
I do it all the time.
We'll make a note of that for his next flight physical.
Oh, come on.
Reload, fantastic. Something's going on.
Are you running Skyforce there?
No, this is Rex textures with combined with Active
Okay.
Sky Next. Oh, fantastic is being done. That's why. Okay, well. Alright, fine. Well, we got traffic at 26,000 feet, 737-800 coming right at us. This, I believe, is was it Cyprus here? Crete, something.
If it's Hawaii, you've done a major error.
It's not Hawaii, or we've flown really, really fast. Holly, what's your problem? Oh, that's fun. And you got a 1-month-old right now? Whew. You have your work cut out for you. Yes, Cyprus.
How were the thespians?
They did very well. I saw them do their thing on Thursday for the dinner theater, so I got a meal out of it, which was great, and the meal was delicious. It was beef Wellington and mashed potatoes and Yorkshire pudding, and it was Sherlock Holmes is what they're doing, so they're all British themed food.
They weren't doing mystery plays, huh?
No, but it was really good, and then they did their thing last night, so I was there. I didn't attend the show. I was in my office, cleaning my office and resetting my budget for the month, and then locked up when they were done. And then they're there right now. Their play started at 11, and they'll be done around 1 or so, and then I got to go back there and help clean up and reset the auditorium for Sunday, and then we're done. The thespians are done after today, so we don't have to worry about the thespians until next year now. So.
I hope they tip you well.
Oh, they do a good job. They do a really good job cleaning up after themselves. They fed me on Thursday, and they leave a donation for the church when it's all done. So it's a good group to have.
That's good.
Yeah. Do not mess around. Okay.
Gonna have to get you an airline hoodie. Actually, you know, Boeing has some really good stuff.
They do, actually. I almost got, just for the fun of it, they had it was a sweatshirt, but it was like a high visibility sweatshirt that I almost bought when we were up there. We went to the Boeing factory when we went and visited my friend up in Seattle last August, so not this past August, but the year before. And so we went and did the obligatory Boeing tour while we were there, because got to. And so yeah, I did get a. I'm waiting until I'm probably going to be moving at some point. I don't know when. I'm waiting for my friend to buy a house, and then I'm moving. But I bought I've got right now in my room a Boeing 767 flight deck from them poster, and the 747 external view poster from them when I was at Boeing years ago when I went with my family. And so I got the new 747-800 flight deck poster that I'm gonna put up once I find a spot for it. So.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, it's the Boeing store here. If I jump on the metro,
Uh-huh.
the commuter train downtown Chicago, get off at the station, and it's right across the street to the Boeing corporate headquarters.
Oh, nice. That's right. I always keep forgetting their corporate headquarters are now in Chicago.
But they've got company store there too.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Well, I was up on their website, and they had was a $12,000 office chair made from a 707 captain's chair on wheels.
Nice. Yeah, they had. I'm trying to remember. They had some stuff at the factory store, and it was stuff like that. It was various office furniture. In fact, one of them was like a coffee table made from the like turbine inlet from like a 727 engine or something for so many thousands of dollars or whatever it was. But it's like, that would be really cool to do, but I'm not paying that much for a coffee table.
There was a guy several years ago, probably a decade or more, out of the Boneyard out in Arizona.
Uh-huh.
And he took panels, the instrument panels, and turned them into coffee tables. Glass top coffee tables where underneath the glass was the panel, and he had it wired up with the lights.
Oh, that's cool.
Can't find it now.
Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, those places are so hard to get into and do anything with, but it'd be cool to go through one of those and just find some little memorabilia out of some of the favorite aircraft and to snag. But it's hard enough doing business with those guys, let alone, seeing what they got, unless you're connected somehow. Yeah, it's like for me, if I could, I would love this out of the 747, just the throttle quadrant out of one of the 400s. That would be cool. Pricey, I'm sure, but cool.
Actually, you can make that happen.
What was that?
You can make that happen in the, what's it called, the airline pilots store. Hang on, let me find the webpage for you.
All right. While you're looking, I'm going to go off stream for a second because I think my package is here, so stand by. All right, yeah, got the modem, so we're good.
We should do a long haul just together, just for one day.
You talking to me?
Yes.
I'd be down. We just got to find a day I can do it where I don't have any distractions. I mean, I remember doing the Atlantic crossing. I mean that's as long haul as I've done on stream. That was a lot of fun, and got a lot of viewers out of that one too. So, but yeah, I'd be down to do it. We just need to find a weekend that I can tell people to go away.
How about next weekend?
I probably have to. No, I can't do next weekend because I've got an event. I probably have to masquerade as being out of town and actually put it into work and saying I'm gone so that no one bugs me. But
Well, it'll probably be then, because come end of March, I'll be away for like all March and April. I'll be around. I'll have my stuff. I just won't be really able to stream. I'll be able to fly though. Can't stream.
gotcha. Yeah, so it may have to wait until after then because as we get through March, Easter's right at the end here of March. I mean, it's the first day of April. And so the last 2 weeks of March, I'm gonna be busy as all get out, getting ready for Easter. My April and May will be pretty wide open for a lot of things, but not until after Easter. So probably wouldn't be able to do it until after you're back from whatever your thing is anyway. So we could do it then.
Oh, I'm just going to California again.
Yeah, are you down in Southern California again, like before?
Yeah, same place.
Yeah.
Come visit me.
What'd you say?
So come visit me.
Yeah. Well, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Just post up on Twitter and everything. Encrypted Pilot, the Flying Moose meetup this date.
That's right. I'll take my. I'll go stalk you.
That'd be funny. There's like all base, also like it's channel like 25 people like, hey, we're all fans. Like, oh my god, there's a lot of people who actually like us.
Right.
Check your Twitter, Moose.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
No tweeting and flying, Moose. It's against the FAA rules.
Quiet you.
Well, hold on. I'm kind of guilty of something else because I'll sit here with my YouTube on watching YouTube while I fly.
Control wheels. Ooh.
I'm thinking about getting the 737 panel myself.
Ho 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 ho.
Actually, these guys are just down the expressway from me. They're down at Aurora Airport,
Oh, really?
home of Chicago Center. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh.
There's something for your old tax returns.
Right? Holy
There's a
crap.
company out there that makes a full like there's like a company that makes for the full cockpits that you
Uh-huh.
buy instead of like in a room. Another
Yeah.
company makes a partial one for gas. So you put like it's the full the full pilot side cockpit with everything there. All you do is get your own yoke and throttle system because the company also makes the full 737 throttle setup for it.
Gotcha.
You think he's out talking his computer?
I think so.
Gotta slow down in crypto.
I like how it's now in crypto. That's good.
I had to get him to change it some way or another. The moment when you're bypassing a sister flight.
Yeah. This is cool.
Literally, there's 3 LLs around right now. That's all I'm seeing. LL, LL, and LL.
Hey, Kelsey, how's it going? Let's see if VATSIM is deciding to work again. I was being stupid earlier.
The one thing with learning your aircraft well enough is knowing how fast you can get the jet set back up again if you crash.
Yeah.
Which for me is pretty fast. Like how do you remember all these systematic features and everything? I was like, I just do.
That's like anything else you do. If you do it enough, it just becomes rote. Stick shakers for 777. Oh my gosh.
You put that in your new car.
Right?
Probably set the airbags off.
Probably.
Oh damn.
Get a hubcap off a L1011 TriStar.
If I had a room I could just set up for flight sim such, and I had like 20 grand below for sim stuff, I would buy myself that 737 cockpit.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things
But
I would get if money was no object.
I would love to have a 777 cockpit too, because that's the kind of, I've been flying more 777 recently than 73.
Bag o' guts. That's hilarious.
The 7.3 overhead would be fun too.
Yeah, I saw that.
True. The 777, I like to have, if I had a cockpit, I like the full overhead, everything, just the full overhead 777 and 773. There's a bunch of streamers actually, that's, I don't know the name of the group, but they stream from inside of a 747 cockpit.
Really?
Yes, they're into a flight sim, but they're like inside a 747 cockpit.
Well, that's cool.
I was like,
10 to 1, they're crazy Europeans.
Yeah, well, you know.
They speak English really good. They don't have British accent. So just like wondering like.
That still sounds European to me.
Oh my god.
Just saying. Let's check our progress here real quick. Ooh, 727 autopilot, $125.
I think you could build a home cockpit using actual aircraft parts for cheaper than it would cost you to buy all of the computerized stuff for just computers.
Well, I don't know about that. Some of this stuff is pricey because, yeah, exactly. And then you got to spend a whole bunch of money to do that. 10:44 Zulu is our expected arrival. It's 9:41 here, so I'm about an hour out. Okay. Cool.
Put in your order.
What was that?
Putting in your order.
No, I'm just browsing a catalog right now. The APU module off the 27. That's cool. Anti-ice panel. Anti-skid panel. There's a lot of 727 stuff in here.
One day we're gonna visit Moose's house and she's gonna have a scale 727. He's like, they don't need you to fly a 727. If only the 224 SSD became a thing, but it didn't. Oh well. Well, the BSST, I never got an official number.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, Aeon, he just pinged me saying, "You're still flying, still alive?" He's like, "Get alive, I'd be flying sim." Like, no, I'm still alive. Because if I was alive from last night, I'd be still flying the 777.
That's true. Did you get it down successfully last night?
Yes.
Cool.
A little bit of a hard landing because of weather, but I landed it pretty smoothly. Captain Tim can actually answer this. Tim, what's the maximum recommended landings feet per minute for you guys? It's for not a hard land, but like to put it down to get it in weather.
Pretty much anyone that you don't drop the oxygen mask in the pilot or cabin is okay. So
like 1,000 feet per minute?
Oh no, not nowhere near that. You want to probably under about 100.
Oh, that's for this normal one, right? Normal's under 100.
Yeah, if you're gonna log a hard landing, I think it's over 500. Out there, because back I never get that high.
Okay, well I had to put the 777 down, and I went boop 1,000. Damn it! Because like I was trying to butt it, but my plane was like, no, I want it down. Like, okay.
Can you scrape a wingtip?
No, just it even bounces, but just stuck it.
The flexible wings on the 777 is incredible to watch.
Boing.
What's the annunciator to the right of the engine indicator?
The annunciator to the right. Oh, this guy over here? The,
yeah, don't forget the lag.
Yeah, I know. So I'm highlighting it now, so when you see it, my mouse move, you can tell me that that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, it's no smoking on.
I hit the cancel button.
Nope.
That should take that out.
You would think.
Try recall.
Well, I can just put it to auto and that'll... Well, let's see here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, having it on forces it on, but if I have it on auto, then it goes away. So
No.
that's weird. You'd think
That's
the
odd.
cancel would kill it, though.
Yeah, because in 400, the knife flew, you just hit cancel and wipe that out.
Yeah, it's weird.
That West Wing. They just, fly the aircraft at the lowest.
True. Yeah, pretty much. There's all kinds of stuff on here. Sheepers.
Are you having fun?
I am.
I think you should get the oxygen mask myself and just wear it. Like a pilot above 25.
That's right. All right, oxygen coat on.
Nobody else doing that.
That's right. Gotta be unique. It's hilarious. Ooh, the cockpit crash axe. There you go.
Yeah, try getting that through TSA.
Right? I don't think so. Windshield wiper. What is that? Oh, the HUD projector. Ha! That's cool.
Yeah, you'd have it project onto the mask.
Right?
Guess I shouldn't have told you about that website.
35 and up. Oh gosh. Kinds of. Is that
I mean, some of the
pro?
prices are really reasonable.
Yeah, some are. Radar
I mean,
scanner.
they're not yellow tagged or anything. You just can't use them ever in an airplane, but still.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be wanting to do it anyway. That's usually why some of this stuff is so expensive, because they want to, it can be reused, some of it.
Well, you know what I've got?
Hmm.
I've got a transponder head.
Oh, really?
Flight, yeah, that I put my flight number in
Uh-huh.
when I'm on the sim.
Huh. Well, that's cool. Out of, what's the transponder head out of?
Not sure, but it's got 800 series on it, so I'm thinking it's military.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I've never seen an 8-digit.
Yeah, neither have I.
9-digit because it got 0 on there too.
Oh, gotcha.
So I can't fly anything with a 900 or a 9 in it. But it's handy when you have to try and remember what you're flying as.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my first officer did a good job last night. I told him to do this, 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 and this, and when I took a little bit of crew rest while I came to, and then really looked at my aircraft like, cool, my first officer is amazing. Okay, put in the FC, and then we go.
Was your first officer a cup of coffee?
No, my first officer was invisible.
Uh-huh. Your imaginary friend, I gotcha.
Yes, his name was Steve.
Beats the inflatable one.
That's true. Although that still is hilarious.
I I know. Inflate C was so terrible. I had to fire him, unfortunately. And then they tried to give me the female version of her. I was like, no. I said, come on, give it a shot. I'm like, no. They asked me why. Because last time I was in one with Flate Teta, they tried to give me a head on flat. I'm like, no. No more female blow-up air co-pilots. No more. I take the invisible ones from now on.
Did you get enough sleep last night?
I'm thinking
Yes.
no.
Well, I went to bed like 3 and then woke up at like 7, so I'm okay. My weekends are usually always screwed up for sleep schedule because I work from midnight till pretty much 11 p.m. to 7 in the morning. So every Friday I'm up 24 hours straight. So hopefully after I go to Cali again, I'll be to daytime and be on a normal sleeping schedule. I'll be able to do the long haul streams again on a normal basis.
Cool, cool. Ooh, a logo light.
That's what you need on your car.
Right? We're off of 737.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Well, here we go. Stick shaker off a de Havilland Comet. Now we're talking. Oh my gosh. So those purr, or are they... I would imagine they're purr. $45 each, yeah. That's funny.
I know one thing I'd love to do is, if I ever do get commercial, just since you can't do much, like if you have to go, like I know, like you can't, like constantly interact with something in the cockpit, but I would always love to have like some like views of like the departure and landings just for myself to review the pilot. You allowed to do that there, Tim? Like set it and forget it type thing?
I don't think he's back yet. He went to go do something real quick. He'll be back in a second. That's random. That's cool. Bookmark on this site.
Back. You know, you should take the stick shaker and put them in your lazy boys.
Yeah, that's cool. Get me some antique swag. Okay.
Looks like Istanbul used to be like Byzantium or something.
The what?
Oh, I'm back on the Istanbul.
Oh, what its name was before Constantinople?
Any Byzantium or variation on that.
Oh, it was. It was. Yeah, you're right. It was Byzantium. That's right. The Byzantine Empire. Briangren, how's it going, man? Delicious as always. Delicious as always. Now it looks like Lima Golf Center is up. I don't know who that is, but last I checked, Vatastic is still being dumb. I don't know what. It's like the server's down or something. Yeah. Like the Vatastic website's down. Although I'm probably far enough away to tune Unicom now, finally. Let's see if I... Yeah, good. No more of that stupid ATIS. No more of the ATIS. Actually, no, he's here with me. Encrypted's flying with me to Istanbul.
Hey guys.
See, there he is. He got his 3 hours of sleep, and he's back in the air.
Yeah, I can't get Fantastic up either.
Guess I can't see what you put there. Sorry.
Yeah, it sounds like it, Holly. Gonna have your hands full with the kids. Oh, for ATS, Brian? That's a nice truck.
Addon Center is up.
Oh, is that what LGGG is?
Affirmative.
Got it.
Yeah, you're over southern Turkey right now.
Yeah,
You're flying as 1990, right?
correct. WWA 1990. Whiskey Alpha. Are you checking that on VATSPy?
Affirmative. Yeah, you're going nowhere near Athens.
Yeah.
Or their airspace.
Right. Nope, cutting straight up through Turkey toward the Bosporus. About 45 minutes to go or so. Till we're on the ground in Turkey. Toiki.
Yeah, not a lot of traffic in your area.
Yeah, it didn't seem so. It's been fairly quiet. Is crypto still falling behind?
I don't know. Can't see him. Who's? Oh, he's flying his what, 1990 LL flight.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, he's just to the east of Cyprus.
Got it.
Yeah, I had a bit of a little bit today with the same number, just different airline.
You know, if you hit the accelerator there, you can really catch up to him.
I'm flying at Mach .811.
No, I mean accelerate your sim.
Brian, we got about 45 minutes left till we land in Istanbul, according to the cockpit computer. We're doing Mach .835 right now. Encrypted, are you flying the triple or the 37?
738.
Oh, okay. Thought you were doing the triple. Got it.
I gotta try and figure out how to get the camera to work on the 777.
Like the gear camera thing?
Yeah.
Have you flown the PMDG triple much?
No, actually, I've got it in the air. I got it to the end of the runway at Los Angeles. That's
Got it.
about as far as I got with it.
Gotcha.
This one was late night. I'm not going to fly this tonight.
Yeah.
Later, I just want to actually this thing in circles.
Right. Do some donuts.
Yeah, really gotta start somewhere.
Probably soon, Brian. I know we haven't been to Charles de Gaulle yet, so I want to go. I want to make sure we hit that before we leave Europe. Trying to think if there's any other place I wanted to hit that I haven't yet. We did Munich. We did Frankfurt. We did Amsterdam.
Moscow?
We have not done Moscow yet. We should do Moscow before we leave Europe. That's true.
I say
Nice.
What was that?
Did you not do Nice?
We did Nice. Yeah, we did Nice pretty
Yeah,
early
I
on.
thought so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice, Palma de Mallorca. We did Barcelona. We did Madrid. I think we did Madrid. Did we do Madrid? I'll have to go back and look. I'm not sure. Maybe we didn't do Madrid. Maybe we just did Barcelona. We did Gibraltar. We did Rome. We did, of course. Yeah. We did, what's it called? The Innsbruck. That's obligatory. We did.
Did you do Vienna?
No, that's not one we didn't do yet. We haven't done Vienna. So yeah, we should do.
Zurich?
We should do Vienna. We have not done Zurich either. Yeah, there's some Swiss ones we could do. So Zurich, Vienna, we could do those. Moscow. We could do. I don't think I've done Helsinki either. We did Arlanda in Stockholm, and we did Oslo in Norway.
Did Copenhagen, did you?
We did Copenhagen.
What? I got to go. Why don't we do it in Transylvania flying?
We want to do a vampire flight. Do a twilight flight into Transylvania. Oh goodness. All right, Ollie.
Look, Pat.
Should do Dublin?
We did do Dublin, yep.
If we do Dublin to the U.S., I want to time it just right so we get Shannon Center.
Yeah, we're going the other way because we're gonna make our way toward Asia and India, and then Southeast Asia, Australia, up Japan, and then over Hawaii and back into the continental U.S.
So pretty much flying a world tour.
Pretty much, yeah. The Euro ops will translate into Asia ops, will translate into Australian ops, and eventually back to U.S. ops.
Well, actually, it'll be Australia. I'll say you're flying all around Australia. You come into Western Pacific operations.
Yeah. Briangren, I think we did do Glasgow. We did something up there. I thought it was Glasgow. No, you know what? It might have been Edinburgh. I don't think we did Glasgow. I think you're right. I think we did Edinburgh.
If we start doing a world tour, and if we get dedicated to a world tour, let me know, because I'll start just find just a trip 7 for this.
Okay, well, we're already kind of doing it. We're it's just I'm doing it in stages.
Late to the party there.
Yeah. So I've kind of made it my thing now. I'm doing Friday streams have kind of become the U.S. Friday Night Ops kind of stuff or something like that. And then Saturdays are the Euro tour at the moment, and then what'll translate over to Asia and Southeast Asia and the like as we go. So it's kind of my my MO at the moment. I did get my new router that showed up from UPS, so our new modem rather. So hopefully that takes care of some of the issues I've been having with stream reliability. It hasn't happened yesterday or today, but actually it happened a little bit today. I've got 219 drop frames I'm now seeing, so hopefully this will speed up some of our speed and make that a little smoother. We'll get that in this weekend. See what that does.
The reason why I want to do the one thing I really want to get into is it'll be a flight from Dublin out. Is I really want to catch full Dublin's tower, Shannon Center.
Why?
Because if I have this weird talent where I can imitate accents.
Oh boy.
Sure, if you want to, I can talk like an Irishman.
Oh boy.
Find what I am.
Cue the international incident.
It don't be the international incident. To be a certain Shannon Shamrock 1323 as you go on if by 205 got to Dublin.
It's like a circumcised leprechaun.
Hey, well, it is March. It's time for you.
What's up, everyone?
Hey, Kelsey, how you doing?
Oh, good. Just found out that our power went off, and we just got it back an hour ago.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad you got your power back on. How long were you without?
From 11 o'clock to an hour ago.
Love watching the delay when Moose cracks up.
Yeah, right.
Hey Kelsey, welcome back. Glad to see you got power back. Reset all the clocks in your house.
It was out from 11 to an hour ago.
Hang on a second. Fucking spell. Cruise is going very smoothly. We got pretty good weather up here. Winds are a little bit of a headwind, basically a left crosswind at 63 knots. So we're only doing 429 over the ground, but we're chugging away over right through Turkey at the moment. Heading toward the Bosporus. 420
429.
over the ground, yeah.
Doing 451 over the ground.
Well, good for you. What altitude are you at?
38,000.
Oh, see, I'm at 34.
Aha.
Yeah, well, it gives you a chance to catch up. You've got some ground to make up.
Trust me, if I was in 777, I just let this big engine just roar and you just... Whoops, hi, it's my moose. I was flying with my one friend on the one Sunday. I had off on Sunday, so I flew the whole day Sunday. And he was flying a 7.3. I was flying this 777, and letting me do the full VNAV LNAV autopilot was gonna be slower than him. So I turned off the VNAV part, just kind of hold the altitude, and then I just ticked up the speed just a little bit, and I just slowly passed him for 777.
What do you normally cruise at with the 777 Mach number wise?
It depends on altitude, but if I'm flying, say, average like 3.5, probably 0.81, between 0.81 and 0.85.
Okay. Yeah, 4.7 is pretty consistent, usually around 0.82 to 0.84. Then obviously, depending on the headwinds, they'll determine my ground speed, but...
Our supermarket has no power.
Oh, that's no fun.
Time to go loot.
Time to get arrested.
Yeah, Holly, I don't. I will not pretend to understand what that is like. It's out of my wheelhouse.
The whole area at Wood Ave is in darkness right now. They have no power whatsoever.
Oh. Is it still snowing over there for you guys?
No, it's just windy, cloudy, and cold.
Oh, okay.
That pretty much describes winter.
Yeah. And Oregon. And Seattle, really. Windy, cloudy, and cold.
The wind's still pretty strong.
It's gonna blow you away.
No, but it could blow you away.
Oh.
I'm already going to 6.5 at 4.7 for my flight. So Tim, I know you've seen me with my 7.3 and the 777. What's the type of the 7.6 kind of like? Is that the 7.3, the 777, the 7.4?
It's kind of its own, actually. It was the bridge between steam gauge and glass cockpit, so it's kind of unique in the Boeing line. Where the 7.4, 7.5, 7.6-400, they're not 7.5, the 777 all kind of share a commonality in the Boeing 744 layout.
Yeah.
That's why I say it's very easy for you to learn. If you learn one Boeing, you learn pretty much all of them.
Yeah, within reason.
My grandmother's place still has no power. We got lucky on the debris after. It wasn't as much as I thought it would be.
Oh, that's good.
Well, if you get more snow than ice, then you won't have to worry about the debris. Because snow is not that bad. But when you get the snow-ice mixture, that is terrible.
So a tree is literally pulled from the ground with their roots sticking up.
Yeah, that's what ice will do.
Ice wind will do that. Ice won't do that.
Yeah, I think wind will do that, but ice not so much.
Ice doesn't give you a lateral loading on a tree like a wind will.
Right.
No, but ice helps with it once it blows up the top with ice, and then the wind blows it over, then the weight the ice helps.
Okay. Actually, it's also an indication the ground was extremely moist, and the root ball kind of pulls itself out. Are we there yet?
We are not. Although we're getting closer.
Yeah, no. You got really not much traffic coming in the airport. Nothing to do that, I can see.
We're about a half an hour till touchdown. We should be coming up toward top of descent soon. Oh, I got traffic in front of me. This is about 20, almost 3,000 feet above me.
Yeah,
Climbing.
He's gonna be bearing off to the left.
Gotcha.
To your right.
Who is he?
I don't know him personally.
Well, no.
But, I could probably find a name for you.
I was just about like the call sign was what I was curious about.
Turkish Airways something, hang on.
Oh, okay. Oh, and he's above my TCAS now. I should see him going over the top of me though at some point here.
I think he's gonna bear off a little bit.
He'll be off to my right in a little bit, but not sure how far off. That was about 20 miles out. See if I catch his contrail. Comes into view.
So what's the runway you're landing?
2-3. I'm doing the, what is it? It's the Deke 1 Charlie arrival, I think it is, something like that.
That's why I had to.
Yeah, I did have the 1 Bravo, but that's only for 1-7. So I changed it. If I can, let's see here. There we go. Update my flight. Oh, there he goes. 737-800. About 8 miles off the wing.
We'll hit a cruise center, right?
What was that?
We'll tap that center that's out there, right?
No.
Oh, never mind.
No, it's Greek Greek airspace. We don't fall into their jurisdiction. What am I looking at here? Oh, this is a SIGNAP. Oh, there's top of descent. All right, 40 miles out. So let's start looking at the approach here. We need to be at or above flight level 150 at Yalova. So we'll set 150 as our initial down altitude. And we want to be at 250 knots for that too. So let's make sure that's set up correctly on our legs here. Yep, 250. 150 at or above. And then 220 at BA 853, that's set correctly. BA 854. Actually want to be below. Right, that's not correct. Yeah, BA854, they want us to be, below 6, above 4. I'm gonna do this wrong. Yep. There we go. Drop our speed down, yeah, okay. Alright, Holly, well, we'll see you when you gotta go. It's fine. Thanks for stopping by. We probably won't be on the ground in 10 minutes, but we'll be a lot closer anyway. What's the pain? She's talking about she's pregnant again. Alright, let's see here. Nope, not that. Progress, we're supposed to be at 3.1.8 or 37.2.
Where are we landing at?
Hang on 1 second.
Mexico.
4.4. 625. Alright, so our V recipe is going to be 153. We'll add 5 knots to that at flap 30. Set our auto brake down here to 2. Seatbelt signs coming back on. LSASB Center. I wonder who that is.
This is one thing I love. One minute going from a crosswind to nosewind to tailwind, to crosswind to nosewind to tailwind and back to crosswind.
Okay.
Because my speed goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down.
Well, we've got Turkish ground now on Ataturk ground. Tim, are you seeing with who's LSAS Center?
I'm working on it.
All right. Lima Sierra Alpha Sierra.
Yeah, for some reason, VATSIM is not coming up.
Oh, great. Hey, maybe VATTASTIC's back up now. Let's see. Doubt it. Nope. No joy on VATTASTIC. Well, we got some weather coming in here to the outskirts of Istanbul anyway. Let's double check our weather coming in here. 2.
Lima, Tango, Bravo, Alpha. Airport information, Papa. 1950. Zulu, weather, wind, 174 at 6. Visibility, 10. Sky clear, temperature, 102.6. QNH, 1004. Advise on initial contact that you have information, Papa. Lima, Tango, Bravo, Alpha. Airport information, Papa. 1950. Zulu, weather, wind, 174.
Oh, so now the wind's at 1774 at 6. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna stick with 2-3 for the time being until they tell me otherwise, because I don't want to change it all again. Looks like everybody else is landing runway 23 at LTBA anyway. So.
Who were you asking about as far as center?
Oh, he's gone now. It was Lima, Sierra, Alpha, Sierra, but looks like he's not showing up anymore. Yes, he did, Brian. Congrats again on that.
I passed my 250 subscriber milestone, so I'm happy with that.
What on earth are you talking about?
I'm officially over 250 subs.
Oh. Yeah, Light 76, that ATIS there is brought to you by Active Sky Next. That's their built-in thing, so.
Well, Iran airspace is active.
Oh. Maybe that, is that, what's their call sign, do you know?
Oscar, India X-ray.
Yeah, I wonder who that was, the LSAS. I do not know. Okay. Yeah, we're seeing some blips on the weather radar here for where we're going. Should be fairly okay for our trek so far. Just some fluffies.
Flying the freighter version, right?
Yeah.
The big plane today, as I saw in the cover photo.
Yeah, that's right. 747. The whale, as they call it.
That's the Beluga.
No, the Beluga is that monstrosity the Airbus made.
Exactly, so Julie is a whale.
Right, but they call the 74 the whale as well.
What do they call it, the Airbus 380?
Well, I call it the Beluga, but that's me. that's not what it's called. But. All right, Holly, we'll see you later. Thanks for coming along. So fly into the white stuff. Yeah, get some turbulence.
I've never seen an Airbus 380 in person, only on videos.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few of them every time I go down to LAX.
I kind of want an RC-757 and paint it as US Airways. The first flight I ever I remember being on was a Boeing 757 from Philadelphia to Las Vegas.
found out today that we're taking Southwest Florida, and then coming home we're taking Frontier.
What is 2-3?
3 clouds.
10,000.
A little nervous, never taken a new airline before. Tim, have you flown Frontier yet, or before?
Tim, you fly Frontier.
I swear I'm going to walk over there and just smack you, Crypto. Actually, I've got friends in that who fly Frontier.
Yeah, I've flown Frontier once. We flew it to Denver out of San Jose a number of years ago for a wedding. It was nice. It was a nice flight. Little Airbus A320.
I'm wondering because we're taking Frontier back here from Florida.
Yeah, it should be a good flight for you. It's pretty equivalent to Southwest as far as the, it's type. It's a budget airline like Southwest is.
Well, it's more a budget airline like Spirit is.
No, that's true. Well,
it doesn't suck as much as
it's become more like that. It's true. When I flew it a number of years ago, it wasn't quite as budgety.
It was a great airline several years ago, but then they got bought out by Republic. And
Yeah.
They decided to turn to a ultra-low carrier and just charge you for everything.
Right.
We're taking Frontier from Florida to Charlotte, and I think we're taking another one. Or taking American from Charlotte to here. No, haven't gotten the full story yet.
You'll like Charlotte. Charlotte's a nice airport.
I need the new one so I have all 3 runways.
I've flown it to Charlotte multiple times because I've flown
okay.
there, so.
Any place that has rocking chairs for the passengers, I'm good with.
Moose, you ever come east one day? There's actually a spot to watch in the Charlotte. There's a whole entire spot just to do watch here.
It's just a little cloudy on the outskirts here. We got 10-mile visibility once we get down to the airport. Roger.
Maybe I'll be lucky and I'll see an Airbus 380. I've always wanted to see a double engine plane at an airport. It's too bad they don't come into green.
All right, the airport is essentially right ahead of us. I think that's it right there, actually. And we're going to come up a little bit, and we're going to skirt that way, down the way, and then come in, land right there. Zip. Weather's actually turned fairly nice. It rained all day yesterday and the day before. It rained this morning, and then it's been clearing up now. So I don't know if it's supposed to rain any more this afternoon. I haven't looked, but This morning it was sun was coming out and it was starting to go clear skies. I mean, cloudy, but you know, not overcast, cloudy, kind of just like cumulus. Go ahead and turn our landing lights on there. Seatbelt signs are on. Transition altitude's 10,000 feet, so once we pass that, we'll switch over back to QNH, which is 1004, according to the last update. Information Papa. Looks like only services right now is Ataturk ground is online, so once we hit the ground, we'll talk to them. But until then, it's all us. Yes, this is not Albuquerque. The problem with Albuquerque was I didn't do my planning like I should have, and it surprised me, and I didn't have any time to try and go around because I had other plans. So lack of planning plus other plans after that makes for a very bad approach. So
Entertaining video, though.
I'm sure you were entertained. You've been a subscriber ever since, so...
When I see help, or when I see someone who needs help, I've got to step in.
There you go. I appreciate it.
I need help, Tim. Help being a pilot.
You need help with your microphone.
Yeah, let's
buy
start
me a new one
first. By the way, Fantastic's back up.
Oh, good. About stinking time. Just in time to be useless for me. Hey, look at that. It's loading.
Well, they'll be happy to take your donation to it to improve the service.
Yes, I'm sure they will. There we go.
That's what I'm going to send to you soon.
That's like SimBrief. I can't believe that's free.
Right. Clock this in another layer there. That as well. All right, there's the Bosporus connection between the Black Sea and the Mediterranean.
The Australian soldiers.
That's right. The city of Istanbul, formerly Constantinople.
Formerly Byzantium.
Formerly Byzantium. Thespians this afternoon, yes, not tonight though. No thespians tonight. What's the 3,000?
You know you have to land this before the end of the Michigan State game.
How close are they?
I think got 8 to go.
Alright. That's pretty close. We're supposed to be, we should be down pretty quick here now.
Well, that's game clock time. That's not actual time.
Oh, so then we got lots of time, yeah.
Yeah, multiply by 3 and up the unit of measure by 1.
Right.
Have you ever lost power, Moose?
Yeah. It's pretty rare, though. I'm blessed with the fact that I live about 8 houses from one of the major hospitals, so we don't get the rolling blackouts. We're right off the substation, so it's even hard for, like, there's only a residential from where like a car could hit a power pole. So unless there's a serious issue, we don't black out because they try at all costs to keep power to the hospital. So Where's that famous church? Yeah, I'm not sure if we'll see it on approach. It's closer into downtown somewhere there. I'm not sure if it's. I would think it's modeled. What is that?
Church?
Is that Hagia
Is that about
Sophia?
the Mosque of, yeah, the Mosque of Santa Sophia.
Yeah, it might be that one. There's that and there's Hagia Sophia. That's the other one.
Did you ever see the movie Top Copy?
Uh-uh.
You gotta go see it. It's a heist movie, but it takes place in Istanbul.
Oh.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
Gotcha. Speaking of oldies but goodies, I saw the other day, I just ran across it. It's called Stalag 17. It's an old black and white from like 53.
Great movie.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It looks like they kind of based some of the Hogan's Heroes stuff because they had Schultz was the guard in there, and they were doing some little antics. A little different, but it's there were some similarities. I was going, it looks like they kind of borrowed some things from this. So, but it was a good movie.
Yeah, it's one with Frank Sinatra, isn't it?
I don't know if it's Frank Sinatra or not.
Oh, it might be Holden. Yeah, I gotta look.
Yeah, check it out because I don't remember.
Movie,
it was really good. Yeah, I was cruising through channels and came across it and got hooked.
I'm thinking of Van Ryan's Express.
Oh. It's about to turn final for that. LTBA traffic. There we go. Flaps 1. Lights are on. Auto brake set to 2. Flaps coming in. And flaps 5. Pilot Skex or something like that. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Just in time for us to land in Istanbul.
Don't worry, you get my stuff next.
What was that?
Don't worry, my stuff is next.
That's true. Yeah, Encrypted's a little ways behind, so he's landing after me.
Yep, I put myself on 1.9 from my LS.
You're what now?
The ILS.
What about it? Oh, 111.9.
1.9.
Yeah. Yeah, for 2-3. And flap 10.
Moose, expect to be your turn off initiation is Echo 3. Look at the arrival plate right now for Istanbul.
Well, the arrival plate won't tell you that. You mean the airport plate?
Yeah, the airport's right, the procedures.
Oh, I got you, yeah. Yeah, Echo 3 would be preferable. Echo 4 might be a stretch, yeah. Echo 3, Echo 2 if we have to. That'll be the end of the runway. So, and then we'll double back on Foxtrot all the way to the Echo 6 for the parking ramp. Actually, probably going at Echo Sierra, Echo 5 rather.
Assuming the airport's laid out like the chart.
I looked at it beforehand. It's pretty close. Maybe meeting Jeff Flake today. Really? Nothing specific for him, no. Why might you be meeting Jeff Flake, if you don't mind me asking?
Got an 8,500 foot runway.
Yeah. Well, 84.65, yeah.
Should be dry.
Yeah. Yep, should be plenty. Yeah, if we could deal with the 6,000 foot runway that we ran into at Tel Aviv at the last minute, then we can deal with this. Oh, that's cool. What does your dad do, Brian? I may have asked you that before, but I don't remember. Let's go ahead and set VREF +5. Which is what again? 153. Let's see, this isn't quite lined up anymore. That's fine. Alright, autopilot off. My controls. Flap 20, gear down. Oh, cool. Used to work for West Air at FAT in the 80s. Oh, wow, yeah, way back then. Nice. Above the glide path, so... Auto spoilers are... Oh, whoops, nope, sorry. That's hitting the spoilers, not arming the spoilers. we'll set flaps 30. Runway in sight. Cool little area here.
And I'm now entering into the pattern area now.
Got it. I'm on final.
Yeah, my work schedule just it annoys me because there's someone I want to play games with, but I can't play games with them. I'm sleeping all day. And they work during the day their time, so when I get off work, they're at work, so I can't do anything. I'm like, yep.
Yes, I went to Fresno State, pilot. I'm just gonna call you pilot because I don't know how to say the SKCX thing.
Nice stable approach, Moose.
Thank you. A little on the high side. I'll get back on that glide slope.
As always.
As always. I'd rather be too high than too low.
It's hard to intercept the whole glide slope from on high, though.
It's true.
That's a sure invitation for disaster.
Yeah.
Or go around.
1,000.
Approaching 2-4.
Can't wait to see you in P3D.
Yeah, right.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
There we go.
Sync rate.
I can't wait for. I know they're working on it and trying to set it up so it'll be different, but there's supposed to be there's supposedly supposed to be a global Unicom frequency coming in.
Yeah, I heard about that. Touchdown. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing, you stupid aircraft? Had that happen before. Stupid reverse thrust took over on engine 1 and started pulling me to the side. That was fun. Every once in a while I get a little controller hiccup. I've had it happen before. It's like it doesn't quite reset and then it suddenly gets a little surge of whatever and thinks it's being reactivated.
It's where it's not.
Yeah.
Whose throttle quadrant are you using?
It's a CH. Alright, we're going to stop there. I'm going to pull the flaps up. Landing light off. Spoilers are up. We got a contact ground 126.8. Ataturk ground, west wind 1990 is off runway 23, taxiing to parking 17. Hello?
What?
I'm trying to talk to ground, they're not responding.
These guys slow.
Ataturk ground, west wind 1990 on the ground at Istanbul's Ataturk airport. Off runway 23 for park 17. Okay, well, while he's trying to figure himself out, I'm gonna at least customize airport position real quick. Need. Ataturk ground, west wind 1990. Sorry, I didn't really copy that. Need taxi to parking 17 on the west end of the field.
West wind 1990, welcome to Istanbul, taxi to gate of your course.
Nope, that's right.
West wind 1990, taxi to gate of your course.
Try text.
Yeah. I got half of that ground. Can you try text? West wind 1990. Let's see, parking 17.
Ground, good afternoon. This is Canadian Express 320.
Wow, they're just kind of busy today around here.
Regard clearance to London as filed. Canadian Express 320, good evening, first, this is the Express ground. You are cleared to destination London Heathrow via Warden 1 X-ray departure. Runway 3 park left to you from 7420. Canadian Express 320, clear to destination via the fade 1F departure and the runway 35 left, squawking 5420. Canadian Express 320, negative 2. You are clear to destination via Wadan 1 X-ray departure, and your stop is 7420.
Are we still getting 6.8? Yeah, okay. Ataturk ground, west wind 1990. Can we get text clearance to taxi to the ramp, parking 17? All right, Paul Cherry, thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Now, here we go. Gate again. Yeah, let's just do this.
West wind 1990, taxi to Cardinal via Foxtrot and Echo 5.
I think you turn off cap spamming for repeated cap
Shut.
because it does it for me for 1 second.
No, shush. All right, copy that. We'll taxi to parking 17 at the cargo terminal via Foxtrot Echo 5, Westwind 1990. Thanks. All right, and it's all different in default, so we'll just deal with what we got.
Istanbul Ground Canadian Express 320. We got set up departure for Addon 1X, Gray, and runway 35 left, just squawking 7420, Canadian Express 320. Canadian Express 320, read that correct. Call me by 84%. Roger, Canadian Express 320 will call for
yeah, Foxtrot doesn't exist, and it would be right here. So we got to go up here to what is basically Sierra. That's fine, whatever. We'll deal with it. They changed all the scenery. You get new scenery for hat trick, apparently. Okay. Let's see. Let's call GSX and tell them what we're going. Marking 17. Yeah, Turkish ground services is fine. Pick that back off. Okay. Alrighty. If my wing clips this building, so help me.
The moment that we say that, now it does clip the building.
Right. Barely.
Just can't bear with it, can you?
Woo! Look at that. Barely. Our APU's running.
Left wing 199 with your yacht. Don't escalate. Turn right on flight.
Yeah, copy that. Apparently the default scenery for FSX doesn't have Foxtrot, I guess, so I'm cutting through the terminal space here to parking. Sorry about that. Westwind 1990.
Left wing 199 is no problem. Just go ahead for the cargo terminal.
Copy. Westwind 1990. And there's this guy who's... I don't know what he's doing. Have to kind of thread the needle here between this guy. Bum 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 bum. Ba bum ba 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 bum. Turn this off.
I would love to have an actual throttle quadrant, just because for me, I love to just transition to something a lot more realistic.
Oh, I know. Beside the flight yoke, the throttle quadrant just added so much to the realism once you could finally, utilize. And so, as opposed to, I was using the little thing that came on the yoke for the longest time, and that was just lame by comparison. It's so cool to have your hand on four individual throttles when you're flying the 7.4 and do that. It's just cool. Oh, that guy just went away. Okay. Turn back toward this direction. It's worth it for the occasional weird control spike where it engages the thrust reverser in the wrong direction. It's pretty rare that happens, though. Where is my... I don't see my people out there. I looked on the chart for this, and it said this was... 17 was over here. It's really weird. 17, right? I wrote that down. Park 17, yeah. Oh, there they are. Okay. They're just coming into view now. Never mind. They're there. I was gonna say. I looked at Airport Editor beforehand to make sure. Turn the auto throttle arm off. Yep. Really?
The cargo terminal is actually over by the end of 2 of where we landed at.
I know. That's where I'm headed to. In default, that's all GA, because there is no cargo ramp in the default. But so I just modified GSX to accept me over at Parking 17.
Parking 17. Yeah, there's a lot. There's like for every spot, there's 3 spots for over there. So like 227 has A and B. 228 has AP. 229 has AP. And then I think I'm gonna take parking. I'm probably gonna take parking 218.
Where are you, by the way? Are you still in the air?
Yeah, I'm actually flying on the downwind leg.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, I'm just coming into my parking spot here.
It's not too far behind each other.
No, well, it helped that I had to sit there waiting at the ramp for a while for ground to figure out what was going on.
Well, it also helped that I'm quick to turn an aircraft around and get it back in the sky.
Yeah, that too.
When my Fison crashes.
That too.
Send down 10,000, we'll hit 4,000, we'll cruise right before you turn around.
I can't see my trusty marshaller. Not sure where he's at. So we'll cheat.
So, funny thing, my stream from my
set.
PS4 using my headset, it's different than through my computer for some odd reason.
Alright, 1106 our break set. And let's go ahead and oh, I can't do that until I shut down, I guess, huh? Alright, so we'll switch over to APU gen on the 2 there. We'll shut these down. And taxi light can come off, beacon light can come off. Pax will turn most of those off. Let's see, seatbelt light can go off. Mode C can go off. And let's call for deboarding. And we need to get the ground cart over here. Ground connections, we'll set the wheel chocks. Request the dual GPU plugs. Open our entry doors. We'll open our lower cargo doors. And we can't open the side one until the cart shows up. Engines are spooling down. Here comes the GPU cart. On the ground in Turkey, Istanbul. Should do another flight today too. Yeah, well, I've got to go deal with thespians after this, so that's not going to happen. But
I have a simple thing to go there after this. So you can try to get my haircut. But if people want to see another stream, I'll fly again if people want to do that.
Yeah, so there you go. There you go. So you can join Crypto to do another stream if you want.
If you guys want to see another stream, go on to my Twitter and just post something what you guys would like to see.
Turn that off.
Actually, I'll put a poll up for like a few hours, and if people want to see a Trans US flight, I'll do Trans US. I don't mind sitting there for 6 hours.
There we go. The side cargo door there is opening. Once the textures load back in here, let's check that out. There it is, coming up.
So I've decided now I'm gonna keep my budgeting what I do to once a month instead of keeping it budgeted to every 2 weeks, because if I keep it 2 weeks I screw myself over.
Yeah, that's what I do. I have a monthly. I mean, I get paid every 2 weeks, but I have my budget's based on my monthly income for those 2 weeks, for every 2 weeks. So it's just an easier way to do it, since so many bills are monthly. And what I do actually is I pay almost everything on a credit card that gives me points, and I keep track of my budget so I can make sure I pay that off every month so I don't get any interest charge with it. But because of that, I don't have to worry about my monthly income you know, being all in at the same time, because the credit card bill will only pop at the end of the month. And so it means I can pay off the bills no matter when they're ready to go, even if the money wasn't in there. At this point, my financial situation is such that it really wouldn't matter, but it's just nice to know I've got that little bit of a buffer, but then pay that off every month. Don't get any interest charges, don't get any late fees, and it just kind of works as a nice little income buffer there. So
What goes in must go out.
that's right. That's right. I look at it as money already out of my account when it comes to my budget, so there's no hesitation paying it off at the end of the month. So otherwise, if you don't know for sure what you got there, then the temptation is to not pay it off, and you end up paying a whole bunch more to the bank in interest, and you don't want to do that. So, alrighty, I think that concludes our broadcast day. We are here. We're loaded in. Crypto, are you close to landing?
Yeah, I'm on final now. You're going down.
Okay, I'll try and stick around in here until you land, because we're right here at the end of the runway, so we have a prime spot. Actually, I'm gonna make my way over that direczione. So thanks guys for coming along. I'm going to obviously keep streaming here for a little bit until crypto lands, so if you need to head out, that's fine, I understand. But otherwise, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button before you go. And we'll do this again next week. It's been a lot of fun.
Thursday too, or waving Thursday?
And I think Thursday I will be back. Yeah, the only reason I didn't do this Thursday was because of the thespians, so I should be on Thursday. We'll do trucking again. And then the question is, look at this, you see the elevator starting to droop from the hydraulics being cut. I think, and I'll know this tomorrow for sure when I meet with the guy, I think this weekend, this Saturday, I've got a thing to help. He needed help with a red carpet event that they're trying to pull off over at the theater here. So if that is this weekend and not next weekend, then I probably won't be streaming Saturday. It would be just Thursday, Friday. But I'll let you guys know as soon as I know. The joys of being tech savvy. In demand, exactly. We're unloading the cargo. What's your, how many mile out final are you?
I'm 7 from the intercept for the BKZ English.
7 from the intercept, or 7 from the runway?
From mile, but 7 from the intercept.
Oh, okay. Alright, so he's about 16 mile final or so. Roughly. Okay, well, we'll watch him unload cargo while we're waiting. whatever we ship to Turkey here.
I have traffic ahead of me though, so that's the thing. So.
Oh, really?
Yep, there's one aircraft ahead of me.
I suppose I could look on VATSIM and see exactly where you are now that I think about it. Oh, there you are. Oh, yeah, it's a Turkish 2833 737-800 from LTGC, wherever that is. So somewhere else in Turkey. Oh, there he is. There's that guy. And then I see you coming in. LL 1990. And these guys actually got some more traffic coming into LTBA too. He's a little ways off. Tom 28 Victor and EXS 1X Ben Bailey. EGNX. I wonder where's EGNX?
It's somewhere up in.
Right. Yeah, it's in England. It's the UK. EG is the UK.
So this is going to be pulling the 777 from now on with you since we're doing these longer hops and such.
Yeah, I think the next one... I think next flight we should probably do... get to Paris, get to Charles de Gaulle, tick that guy off the list at least. And then maybe from Paris we can go to... maybe Vienna. We could do Turkey to Paris, Paris, Vienna, Vienna, Moscow, Moscow, Geneva, or Zurich. That was the other one, Zurich. And then maybe we'll call that the end of the Euro tour, and then go Zurich to Dubai or something like that for the long haul toward India.
And I'll fly my regionals, and when we do the flight to Japan from Australia, I'll fly JL for that one.
There you go.
And then when we fly across trans, I think I'll fly on the phone again.
Gotcha.
But for flying Emirates into the Middle East, say flying to Dubai and fly out of Dubai again.
Yeah, well, we'd fly into Dubai and then fly out of Dubai to somewhere. So whether that is somewhere in India or somewhere else, we'll kind of make our way toward the South Pacific.
Kai-Tak or the new one, or the new Hong Kong?
It would be New Hong Kong. Kai-Tak is closed.
Not FSX, it's always still there.
I know.
Go to Diego Garcia.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Where's that at?
It's in the Indian Ocean.
Out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Next posting.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Mark, yeah, thanks for watching. I know the email you sent me, by the way. I'll email you back. I've got some info on that. And then also I want to talk to you too about the training procedure for new pilots anyway, because we need to make sure we have a way of incorporating the P3D and X-plane guys with that mode. I think it works, but we just need to verify that it does or something. So.
Were you getting that fit on crosswinds when you came in, Moose?
Not really. It was pretty down the runway actually. It was at least in the about 5 miles out. It was like virtually a headwind of like 5 or 6 knots. Well, he's right about over the Bosporus right now. Getting closer. Oh, I got you, Mark. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. I'll like I said, I'll email you about it. Oh, that must be what you meant by no audio. I thought you meant you couldn't hear me, and so wasn't sure if you just turned down. Oh, we've got crypto at 8.7 nautical miles. 8.4. It's a race to see if you can get down or my plane can get unloaded first.
I'm on 500 altitude right now into that descending.
Yeah, I see you. I've got you on. You're showing up underneath my tail at the moment. I mean, in a distance, but you know. I think that's the last pallet there that's about to come out.
I got a 15 knot crosswind right now where I'm on my approach.
Gotcha. From
15 knot tail back from my rear and right.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wind shifted around a little bit. got you on 4 mile final. Roughly. $1,000 to go. And I am unloaded. Just in time to watch him land. Don't mess it up now. Nicely done. All right, crypto is on the ground. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for me. I got to run over and take care of the thespians, so I am going to do that as I walk back to the front of my giant aircraft here. Thanks for coming along.
Enjoy your weekend, Moods.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. And I will see you hopefully Thursday. And I'll let you know. I'll let you guys know about Friday, Saturday. Friday should be for sure, I think. But Saturday is the question. I don't know if that's going to be a thing or not. So we'll see. So anyway, looking forward to it. Hopefully we'll get. Hopefully I'll have P3D up and running for next weekend. I hope, and or at least for some stuff. And we'll start moving that direction. So. Until next time, guys, see you later, and have a great week.
Take care, Moose. Have fun.
All right, see you, man.
See you, Moose.